yeah. I see straight, yeah, hop on spaces, we get crazy, yeah. Screen J for J, straight from the town hall to the stages, yeah. Big old playlist, just 6 months and now it's ageless, yeah. Appreciation, it's the motto, it's the way, yeah. Conversations and alignment and adjacents, yeah. Compilations of the dubs and the amazements, yeah. Juke the nation, we united, we the greatest, yeah. Juke, 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 juke. Juke, 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 juke. Juke for some juke, that's exchanging truth for truth. Soup, partly soup, that's the way that we need more, yeah. Juke, 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 juke. Juke, 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 juke. Juke for some juke, that's exchanging truth for truth. Soup, partly soup, that's the way that we need more, yeah. Take this, you got fucked like I LASIK, yeah. I see straight, yeah, hop on spaces, we get crazy, yeah. Screen J for J, straight from the town hall to the stages, yeah. Big old playlist, just 6 months and now it's ageless, yeah. Appreciation, it's the motto, it's the way, yeah. Conversations and alignment and adjacents, yeah. Compilations of the dubs and the amazements, yeah. Juke the nation, we united, we the greatest, yeah. Juke, 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 juke. Juke, 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 juke. Juke for some juke, that's exchanging truth for truth. Soup, partly soup, that's the way that we need more, yeah. Juke, 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 juke. Juke, 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 juke. Juke for some juke, that's exchanging truth for truth. Soup, partly soup, that's the way that we need more, yeah.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hello and everyone.
Finally,
Almost finally. The essay is being published as we speak, folks. We're just about to get there, but hello. Welcome back to yet another JUP Rally. We are back here with the big cat.
Meow, let's go. Jam.
It's not talking about you. It's talking about the cat behind you.
Oh, man, sorry.
Yeah, it's going to make it the
Meow.
big cat and the little cat over here.
Meow.
My name is Catstanbul. I'm the cat herder over here at Jupiter. Psyched for today's JUP Rally. JUP Rallies always make me feel pretty good. I gotta say, they're like, who needs coffee when you have a JUP Rally coming at you? Over that side. Camera's that side.
Okay, awesome.
We have a screen set up next to the camera. Meow just staring at himself and smiling over on the side, just now for anyone wondering what that was. We have a bunch of stuff to go through today. I'm not gonna lie to you. We are nearly 1 month post Catstanbul. We got a little sweet treat for all the loyal fans back at home. We have a brand new essay from Meow called
Jup.
called Jup. We're going to be talking about some things that people have been asking a lot of questions about. I know there's been a lot of questions about what's going on with the JUP accumulation. We're going to get those some answers during this rally right here. We're also then going to talk a little bit about what's happening next in the Jupiverse, not just on the DAO side, but also on the token side, on the people side, and much more. And for the first time ever, we have a brand new segment called Meme Madness, where we're going to look at some memes. You haven't even seen these memes, by the way. So
Nope.
You're going to get an honest reaction out of him.
Let's go.
We'll see. He's a very harsh meme critic, so we'll see how many of them hit and how many of them don't. As always, we're going to be watching you guys in the chat, so if you haven't already, do jump onto YouTube or Twitter and join the other 5,000 people that have already joined this in the first minute and a half. So shout out to everybody that's watching right now at home. Before we get started, of course, there is but one thing that we must do, because we always do this here, and that is play the unofficial Cadet theme song. Let's go. That is right, folks. I'm going to tell you the truth right now. We have a new cameraman with us today. Shout out to German, right behind the camera. It was his first time attending a JUP rally, and he was just shaking his head in disbelief at how good the vibes were. I assume that's what he was shaking his head at. I don't know. Let's fucking go. All right, folks. So let's get into the show here. Meow, have you finished?
I finished your tweet now.
Wait about a minute and a half before we tweet it, because let's watch a little Catstanbul Recap.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, as I already mentioned, this is Meow. He is a professional English speaker. There.
I also a professional last minute essay finisher.
Yeah. Always, yes. The camera.
I was a professional last minute essay finisher. Let's go.
Let's go. My name is Kash Donda. I am a last minute slide finisher. I see Jupiter Brazil in the chat, along with a bunch of others. Very excited to have everybody over here.
Been a long time, man. Holy fuck.
It's been a long. When was the last time we did a JUP rally, man?
A long time ago, man.
I mean, way back. Here, it's been I don't know, more than at least a few months, but it feels good to be back right now. We can see the chat up here as well, which is good. We have a bunch of fun stuff to go through. So as I mentioned, here is what the agenda is going to look like today. We're going to talk about believing in something, JUP, GOAT, the litter box. You know what I'm talking about, and then a few other things. We'll talk about the future of the Jupiverse, then we'll do meme madness. We may or may not be here for the next 4 hours.
Some guys say you need to learn English, though.
Some guys say they need to learn English.
Yeah.
How can I say it? If I speak really fast, is that better as English? Like, is English just about the speed, or is it about the actual enunciation?
No, you have to actually believe it. Like, you have to
believe it.
You have to believe it. You have to be like, I'm not.
Some of us, you know, I am a.
Hey,
I'm an American.
Scarlett got it.
What did Scarlett say? Believe in something. Ourselves. That's right. It's also.
Got it. I haven't today yet, but I got it.
I believe in Scarlett. That is a fact. Meow, you would love my article about JUPNet, says fans. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, yeah.
Fans.
Tweet it. Let's go.
Tweet it. Tag Meow, tag myself. We'll make sure. We don't have an English dictionary just yet.
But it's going to happen, I think. Yeah.
English dictionary already. Anyway, all right.
Let's go.
In case you don't know, first things first, if we can get the slides to be a little bit bigger on the screen, I'm going to try to mentally make that happen right now without even touching the keyboard. Let's see if that works. I don't know. It might take a little second. There's a bit of a delay between my mind and the screen. No, it's not you. It's Shrujini. And look at that. My mind telekinesis worked perfectly. We're going to be here talking about the 3 pieces of the Jupiverse. Of course, Jupiter, the platform that's aggregating everything. We're going to talk about JUP, the token that helps align everything. And of course, the JUP, the people that are growing everything over here. Before we jump into the official agenda here, let's start off with it's been 1 month since Catstanbul. Can you believe it was a month ago?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Take me back.
Oh my gosh. So much happened.
Too much happened, honestly.
Oh my God. So much has happened. Fuck.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but some shit happened in the last few weeks since Catstanbul.
Oh my God. So much happened. Fuck.
Jupiter aggregated my heart and says, once you are a rabbit, and he's absolutely right. Need to do the pinch and zoom motion to the camera. Yeah, you didn't mean pinch me. Meow pinches me on the side. Thanks for that, Scarlett. That's your fault. Hello from Nigeria. Hello. If your Catstanbul hangover is hitting hard like it is for our guy Rolex, you're going to love this little after movie that we got made. Big shout out to the homies over at Goatfish who helped put this together. I'm going to need 1 second. I got to reshare my screen so that it keeps the sound.
I miss all of you, by the way. I really miss all of you. It's so good to come back. You know?
It's good to be back here. It's
Seriously,
great to be back. And now we're going to watch a little... We're going to watch a little Catstanbul recap. Please flood the chat with your memories as we do so. Let's go.
In the heart of Istanbul, a place where history whispers through ancient...
Whoa. Hold on. Lagging. Going back. Restart. Rewind.
In the heart of Istanbul, a place where history whispers through ancient streets, and cats roam as guardians of its soul. A new story was written.
Welcome to Catstanbul 2025.
Look, taking the lead, we don't follow. We need it now, not tomorrow. Don't care what they say, not changing the pace. Working too hard to be last in the race. So much time in the day, and it ain't none to waste. Working this hard to be one of the greats. Whatever it takes, put that on the plate.
There's many events in crypto, and crypto isn't new to events. But there's never been an event that celebrates the end user.
Bringing the light, you just so bright. We shining, kind of sound cool.
We have a global community in more than 100 different countries.
People are coming from different regions, like Lebanon, Nigeria, Ireland.
We got the nicest by putting the time in. Can't be the greatest, you're not even trying.
There was some crazy announcements.
Insane news coming from the Jupiverse.
One thing that we do really care about is like we leave no cats behind.
Every single initiative, every single speaker, every single activation, they all revolve around the same thing, which is community.
Talking about 30% burn, the cat is going to be burning tonight.
I love the fact that Jupiter is just caring so much for the people around.
And this is something that we truly believe in.
I've been at so many events, so many conferences, but this is the only one that actually feels the power of decentralization.
The fact that Jupiter acquired 10 amazing companies.
Let people show off their talents in the talent show, to deliver their insights in the unconference, to become a part of governance in the DAO working group room.
Community isn't one too many, but many too many.
Catstanbul, a conference by the Jupiverse, for the Jupiverse, every step of the way.
You missed out, but it's okay, because you can catch us next year. You feel what I'm saying? Catstanbul 2, Jupiverse is going to keep on growing, baby. Let's get it.
Insane, absolutely
right?
crazy,
so good, right?
crazy,
So good,
crazy,
so good, right?
crazy.
So good, so good.
Big shout out to the homies over at Goatfish who are also putting this together, and also put a whiteboard that says "See, Hear, and Speak" above the camera, so that one of us would know where to look, or both of us.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah.
Big shout out! I think everyone who was there knew that it was incredible. The chat going wild. We're gonna post this on Twitter tomorrow morning, so make sure everybody stays there. Retweet, get the good vibes going. All right, well, that's just there to set the energy for what we're about to go into next. That was, of course, the Catstanbul after movie. Let's talk a little bit about believing in something.
So can tweet now?
Hit the goddamn tweet button.
Let's go, Twitter. Let's go.
Tweet us
Can you
out.
tweet? Can you retweet it now?
I'm a KOL, so that's going to cost you a pretty penny. But you can, that's all right. Just for you as my friend, sure. Let me see. Where Meow's tweet? Going to it right now. Nope, that's the wrong tweet.
There you go.
Got an early.
No,
November
from
16th.
Jupiter.
Oh, from Jupiter as well. Yeah, I'll do it from Jupiter as well, dude. I'll do it from
I
both.
got it.
I got it. I'll be there first. Race you to it. And bitch, I win. Okay, great. So tweets aside, that is good. What we can do now is actually go through the essay. How do you want to do this, Meow? Do you want to share? Should I just share the full essay?
Yeah, share full essay.
Share
Let's
the full
go.
essay.
Yeah,
Okay.
share tweet first. Show them tweet first.
Sharing the tweet first. 1 second. Yeah, you can see the tweet. They can see the tweet right there. Goat, litter box, and belief. All you gotta do is belief. 1 second. Let me share the essay. Yeah, this is an essay that's been kind of brewing in you for a little while, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's actually really been a while, actually. Yeah,
there we go. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. So how they do this? Do I go here? Or can I scroll myself?
Yeah, you want to switch seats? And you can know how you can scroll? All right.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Little seating arrangement.
All right.
There we go.
So here we go. I think. Okay. So first of all,
I
think
think it's attached to everything.
So I think. Yeah. How to do this thing? All right.
So just there you go.
So I think. Man, it's so crazy, huh? So okay. So this essay has really been a long time coming.
That's a fact. We've written versions of it many times over the past
Actually,
few weeks.
also I think that I think ever since even before Catstanbul, right? We've really wanted to anchor the whole how to put it. I feel like JUP is such a meaningful thing to us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like I feel like for a lot of projects in the space, the token is a thing. Right? But for us, I think it's actually a lot more than a thing. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot more than it's a lot more about like what it stands for. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think that like what is actually really important is that we really, really, really want to I think for the first time, I think for the first time, I think that we have actually really tried to put the key ideas right of JUP. Oh, guys, I know why. I know it took so long. It took so long because I think that we actually didn't really understand it initially. You see what I'm saying? Right? It really took, I think, a year, right, of talking to the community, of working on it, of like downvoting and everything and stuff for us to actually understand, right? You know, the point of tokens, right? Because I feel like in the past, obviously there's some good examples, right? I think BTC as an example, right? ETH example, SOL is example. So there's actually a lot of tokens out there, right? Including like the really good ones like BTC or even gold over US dollar. They're all tokens, right? You know what I'm saying? For sure, they're all tokens, right? And some really cheap ones, right? But I guess the point for us is that I think none of those things actually accurately captured, right? The idea of JUP for us. See what I'm saying? Because like we're not here to build Bitcoin, right? We're not build SOL, right? We're not build ETH, right? We're not here to build a Bitcoin, right? You know what I'm saying? We are here to build our own thing. You see what I'm saying? Right? So then that's actually the main thing. Make sense? Cool, right? Anyway, with that said, I think let us go through the essay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's
do
it.
Here we go. All right. So I think first of all, to be clear, right? At Jupiter, one of the main things that we care about is to make sure that JUP is as good as can be. Make sense? But I mean, it's not a price action. Obviously, price is a really big deal, right? I'm not saying that, right? But there's only so much you can control, right? So I think the question becomes like, how do we make sure that we do everything we can to make JUP as meaningful as possible, right? As a symbol, as an asset, as a core mechanism, right? You know, for participation alignment. Make sense, right? By the way, it's crazy, but that's crazy.
What?
JUP has been around for like a year, only a year.
Feels like a decade,
right?
Yeah,
right. But in the meantime, I think we have really formed, I think, one of the best community crypto, the largest DAO, and also kind of like really, I think we have also done a lot of work in making JUP as meaningful as possible.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, right? You know, I think the other thing that we are doing here is that, so I think initially I think we'll do a few things, right? And obviously we are guys, can't believe it, guys. 1 year ago, JUP was just one spot product. It's crazy. Right? I mean, like first was like really new. First was like really new. And stuff. There was no JUPNet, there was no mobile, and there was no Jupiverse. Yeah, everything. Kind of crazy, right? Yeah, it's one year, man. Like
and 2 years ago, it was literally just a swap product, and there was nothing else.
The scope of the and obviously many drama.
2 years ago, or
yeah, you know, even now, right?
Even now, yeah.
All right. Anyway, so so let's say we do three things, right? We explain. Okay, very important. We explain what JUP means to us. Okay. We explain kind of the core principles upon which we actually go about building it.
Yep.
Right. And we also reassure the community of our long-term commitment. Make sense? All right. Okay. Do three things. Okay. So let's do a quick recap. All right. So what's actually really important is that in the first year, right? In the first, we call it the first cat year. The first cat year 1 cat year 0, right?
Anno Feliz.
The main thing was that there was actually a lot of user concern and feedback about few things, right? High FDV, there was a fear of the first Jupiter, right, on the emissions and stuff. There was questions on long-term roadmap of Jupiter, right? And then what we wanted to do was to actually say, hey, by Catstanbul, we wanted to actually comprehensively answer them.
Clean it all up.
Clean it up, right?
Yeah.
Guys, that was actually the main goal, by the way. I never said it like quite precisely, accurately, but I'll tell you this thing, okay? Like one of the major goals for us at Catstanbul was to actually clear all the key questions that people had about Jupiter, the Jupiverse, and the JUP token.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what we did, right? You know, we completed 2 critical votes where the DAO did the historical vote of approving 2 Jupiters. Remember that? That was a big deal, right? Guys, remember that?
Half killed us at the time, yeah.
Chat, remember that? Right? It was a crazy vote, by the way, right? It was a crazy awesome vote. And then the other, actually, we can put it here by the next time, you know? But anyway, I think there are things actually, like we also successfully completed the largest user airdrop in crypto, right? Even though that was actually causing us, like that was actually the thing that cost us a lot of FUD over like months. See what I'm saying? You know? And obviously we completed our first major conference, Catstanbul, where 1.5 attendees came about.
Crazy.
Really good stuff, right?
Really crazy.
And I think that really kind of quote unquote formalized Jupiverse in many ways.
Yeah, I mean, you feel it. You could just feel the energy oozing out of it.
I feel like before that the Jupiverse was probably like kind of intangible, right? Like some virtual thing, right?
Yeah.
But I think with that, I think we really kind of anchored the Jupiverse, right? And obviously we executed a major cap burn, right? 3 billion tokens, right? Again, the whole point of that burn, right, was to actually make sure that everything emissions, everything was much better moving forward. So I think along with the airdrop, the first team cleave, and also the massive 30% burn, right, which includes a team, by the way, voluntarily buying by 30% of the allocation.
Burning.
Burning allocation, right? We actually we also expanded the holder base further. We decentralized the DAO further, right? We brought down the FDV and we increased circulating from 14 to 40%. Right?
Yeah.
Which really changed the core economics much.
No, we did that, by the way, in a week. A lot of protocols do that over the course of 2 to 3 years.
We did in a week. Yeah, I think that
accelerate.
I think there are things that at Catstanbul we also launched several major initiatives. Like we completely revamped the JUP AG, right? We announced JUP.com, Jupiverse, and we also obviously announced JUPNet as well.
Yeah.
Which is like the omni-chain OS network.
Coming later this year.
What's that, sorry?
Later this year. Yeah.
Yeah, later this year. And also over here we did 3 things, right? We can't answer the concern. So basically, we've really tried to do one thing, right? We've really tried to answer a Catstanbul, right? I think that is a really underrated thing. At Catstanbul, the team, not just me, by the way, the team worked really fucking hard, right? To really answer all the key questions the community had about Jupiverse, the Jupiter, and also the airdrop. We've done it. High five.
Bam!
Let's go! We did it! Yeah, we did it, right? It's actually really good. So I think, anyway, with that in mind, right? So I think what's very important is, right? With that in mind, see what I'm saying? I think, and by the way, the vision is simple, right? Aggregate everything, right? Yeah, so I think with these foundations in mind, right? I think we are well equipped, right, to start thinking ahead. Because it was really fun. I mean, that goes into why the asset took so long, right? Because before we actually kind of did all the groundwork, right? It was actually quite hard to actually be able to it's quite hard to kind of be able to talk about the higher level future, right? But now that I think we have a lot of the things coming out, I think we can do that. Make sense? Cool, awesome. All right. So first of all, let's just go with this, right? Is that to understand. Obviously, I think one thing that people always see is that, wow, you guys do so much things with JUP, right?
We do so much what?
Things with JUP.
Things with JUP,
yeah,
yes.
for sure. Abgush. Bro, what's wrong with you, man? Abgush.
If you understood that in the chat, let me know if I just need to do a little bit more studying. But yeah, go ahead.
Right? Is that you need to understand how we see JUP. Now, maybe to the outside world, JUP is just an asset.
Just another token.
Just another token, right?
No, my friend.
Right? But no, that's it to them. It's fine. It's okay to them, whatever, right? Doesn't matter, right?
People can be wrong. I guess that they're entitled to that. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's totally fine. It's like for some people, Bitcoin is an asset, that right? But for people who believe Bitcoin is everything. See what I'm saying? So I think for us and stuff, it's actually way more than just an asset.
Yeah.
Right? See what I'm saying? There are 3 things. The first thing about Jupiter is that we actually understand, right? We actually think of JUP as a community currency for Jupiverse. Right?
Critical concept.
Yeah, important concept. It's a community currency for the Jupiverse. Right? The second thing is that we see as a strategic resource for growing the decentralized matter. And if you doubt that, just look at this. What's going on here? Right? We have successfully used JUP as a way, right, to expand the scope, right, to bring people together, right, who actually believe, right, in what we're reading.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Give
saying?
them common cause.
Yeah, precisely. It's actually really interesting. You think about it, right? Right. First of all, it's actually really interesting how you create a symbol, right, that can actually bring people together, if a clear goal, right? But obviously, if you bring people together, right, it's actually one thing. It's also the core element engine between key members of the ecosystem. You see what I'm saying? So 3 things, right? It's a community currency, it's a strategic resource, and it's an alignment engine. 3 things about JUP. Right. So given how given how we see dollar JUP, right, it's no surprise how we spend a lot of time thinking about how we want to do that.
Yeah, that's right.
You see what I'm saying? So anyway, I think I think over time we have came up with something called the GOAT framework. And again, this is not something that
Just emergent.
it's
right?
emergent.
Yeah,
Yes,
we did not set out with this exact framework in mind.
we didn't set out with this thing in mind. So I'm saying, right? We started that we aim to we basically aim to like make it's over time what happened.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And someone happened to be a goat. You know what I'm saying?
I know where you're going. Yes.
What's that?
Try it again. Some happen to be a
goat.
goat.
Yeah. That's a goat. Yeah. Yeah.
Jarvin's getting in on it. All right, Jarvin.
Yeah. So basically speaking, right? It's like again, remember, I cannot promise. We don't promise anything.
Correct.
So I'm saying we don't promise anything about the price or whatever, right?
Zero boys for you.
Zero, right? But what we actually really aim to do, right, is that we aim to make JUP kind of like the best token, right? And what are the four things, right? First of all, governance, right? And by the way, but when we say governance, I don't mean I don't mean people say governance token, blah blah. No, I mean like real governance, right? And like people actually having a say in things, right? And to kind of also to structure the decentralization in a way that makes sense.
Yeah. And a say in important things. I think that's the key. There's a lot of governance tokens out there where there's one vote every 8 months and there's 40 voters and it's about some kind of tiny little parameter, which, hey, that's fine. If that works for that community, that's the way that it goes. But with JUP, you're voting on major tokenomics decisions. There's votes. I mean, it's been a little bit quiet recently due to Catstanbul and some of the other things, but
very quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, but we've done, and we'll talk more about that in just a little second. Don't you worry. But even in the first year, 10 months or so, there's something like 17 votes that occurred. Right?
And
so you're voting
too.
frequently on important things
and fun too.
Fun.
Fun. It's actually really important and fun.
That's right.
I don't get it. So some people are saying that, oh my god, you guys vote on wallpapers. I'm like, bro, that's great. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, it's too good.
Allergic to the greatness.
But yeah, it's too good. Right. Anyway, I think so. It's like we deal with like I think also what's actually really important here is also like the working groups, right?
Yes.
Like really important concept, right? It's like I think that people don't know what a big difference is, right? Between having a work group that's ratified by a DAO, right? Versus a work group that team just hires. I'm saying, I mean, that's the reason why the team allocated $10 million USDC, right? 100 million JUP to a DAO, right? It's because it really empowers a DAO to be able to kind of like, ratify the key work group decisions. So I'm saying, and by the way, many work group votes coming out.
That's key. That's key. Yeah. We like work groups. We need more of them, quite frankly.
We need a lot more of them. Yeah.
We don't have enough.
Yeah. And also I think one of the things that I think we do is that we actually have a I think we took our time to figure out what I think over time we can see that I genuinely feel like this year, I'm very hopeful by the way, right? Hopeful that this year is where I think work groups will truly flourish. We see a lot of that. We see Duke, right? We see Duke.
Shout out Duke.
Shout out Duke. We see Cassie.
Shout out the Chinese working group.
Right? We also see like a lot of
our guy Pre-Ballin.
Yeah, Pre-Ballin, amazing.
Shout out to Pre-Ballin, who made the JUP Rally theme song and many other banger tracks and performed live at Catstanbul, by the way, as well.
So I think there's actually a lot of things that is gonna. I think there's gonna be a lot of things, right? Yeah. I think this year and also like there's so many contributors to the working group stuff, right? Including like the Jussie and Fabino and Uplink. I think I can say this thing. I can say that like without this governance structure in place, work structure in place and stuff, right? Jupiter will look very different.
Correct.
Extremely different, right? And the second thing about Jupiter JUP token is the O. The G, right? G and O, right? O, right? Organic, right? It's like can I be honest with you, please? One of the biggest, one of the hardest things, right, about crypto is that I think that what people say they want and what they want is often two different things.
That's true,
right?
That's very true.
Now, for example, they might say they want organic. They might say they want truth.
We want an end to the shady backroom deals. We want an end to this, whatever's going on.
But not that they also really want the team to do start to pump the token.
They just want the pump, yeah.
Right. So it's like for us, I think it was actually really important, but it was actually really hard, kind of resisting everything, and be like, look, I can tell you guys, there's like, there's zero KOL deal. We never done OTC deals. We have never paid KOLs to pump token. We have never done the market, right? So all that is because I really want to say that, like, organic is like, it's what's just again kind of thing. And I think it's actually really important. You see what I'm saying, right? And also alignment, right? And lastly is A, right? We really want to kind of anchor the whole thing around alignment, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Around alignment of, like, long-term synergy between holders, like community, team members, ecosystem. Because I feel like the main thing to do, right, is to actually, like, use the token, right, as a way to align the entire ecosystem.
That's right.
Right. And also I think that's actually why we announced a bunch of things like Catstanbul, right? Both around the accumulation and also the little box and also 2030. It's to kind of make sure that, like, everybody, the team, the users, everybody is very much aligned.
Same page, common.
Guys, do you know why alignment is very important? You know why? Because here's the thing. It's like, because here's the reason why alignment is very important, right? Imagine you're accelerating your train track, right? Accelerating. But the train track is broken, not aligned. What happens? The faster you go, the more you crash. See what I'm saying? It's actually a very important concept. It's actually a very important concept. Okay, if the tracks are crooked, are not aligned, the faster you go, the harder you crash.
Correct.
See what I'm saying? Which is why alignment must be there, right? Anyway, and lastly is transparency, right? I think we actually work very hard on making sure that every single JUP is accounted for, right? That's the same for the transparency audit, right? We are the only major token to do 2 transparency audits, right? And also to kind of, like, really make sure that we actually organize the JUP tokens in a way that I would say that it's extremely easy to kind of, like, understand and organize. Yeah.
Sorry, the chat's making me laugh a lot today. Shout out to the chat.
What's happening?
Jupiter Exchange said the only KOL working with Jupiter is Cash, which they know is hurts me to my core. And somebody else said, put the camera on top of the screen. It'll save me a lot of trouble, Cash.
Seriously, no, that should happen. You're saying whatever, it's fine. Yeah. All right, and you hear, and
anyway,
here's this, right? Like, I know here's the thing right now. Okay, here's the main thing, right? Is that we think that this GOAT framework, right, is a really great way,
yes,
to anchor not just JUP but anything. So I'm saying I actually think so.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty good, right?
Pretty good. I think it applies. I mean, you can use this as like a rubric to understand any crypto asset that's out there, or any token that's out there. And then you can decide yourself how much value it ought to have and where that value kind of stems from.
Yeah, and also one thing, investable, right? I think we actually reject, right? We reject classifications of JUP as a governance token, whatever not, right? Saying we just want to make JUP the GOAT token.
Is that so much to ask?
Done.
So simple when you say it like that.
Done.
Done.
You're saying done.
Done.
Yeah.
So let's dive into the alignment part of this, especially the kind of like long-term alignment, because there's some new developments here. We've talked about the GO token in the past, but it's important kind of framework to understand how the JUP token functions and where its value comes from. Now we're going to talk about some new things, which is around the long-term alignment plan. So Meow, let's go through these one by one.
Yeah. So first of all, I think we are going to embark on a full audit of the founders and the treasury. Founders mean me and Xiong, and also the JUP treasury, and also the JUP token.
Yeah.
So,
is anyone forcing you to do this?
No.
Doing this for yourself. And why are you guys deciding to do this?
No, I think one of the main things here is this, right? Is I think I think one of the things that I think we are very proud of is that I think we have always been focused on investing, right, in the future of JUP and ecosystem.
Yeah.
Always, right? And I think over the years, I think we have constantly, invested through like really a lot of downturns, right? And also I think that our actions, both in terms of building it and also how we manage the treasury and stuff, backs it up. See what I'm saying, right? So I think it's actually, and also I think especially given recent events, we think that it's actually important to kind of like okay, I'll be honest with you guys, right? Is that I also think that now JUP as a project, we are going to go about. I think we are going to go about a wider audience,
That's right.
I think one of the things that became quite clear to me, one thing quite clear to me is that I think that we want to kind of grow a bit, right? Saying, and I think that and it's actually quite important. It's actually quite important for us to so it's quite important for us to kind of like to show that to show that like me and Sean, right, as the founders of the project, right, as well as the key treasuries, the Jupiter Administration Treasury. And also, obviously, we did a lot of internal token audits, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's probably good to get an external person to validate our internal stuff as well.
Why not? We got nothing to hide.
Yeah, of course, right?
Yeah.
So I think also obviously this will be a really great thing for the core website.
I think so as well. And what I'm really excited about this is the way in which it can kind of fill in the long-term story here. Right, Jupiter, you guys have been building for 4 years?
4 years.
4 years, yeah. Being able to trace the treasury since inception, being able to see your own finances, Xiang's finances, and so on, I think is a great step in being able to see the way that this was built the right way, right? That it has always been built for the benefit of the community and the ecosystem rather than some kind of personal enrichment.
I'm really proud of that. Actually, I'm actually really proud of that. I think the thing is that we really be like very, very consistently, right?
Yes.
Investing, whether it's in effort, whether it's in capital, or whether it's in like everything and stuff, long-term gain, right? And actually,
he said Meow has a lot to hide. He can't account for the one jupe. That is true. There's, I think it's 1.5 jupe. 1.5 jupe out of 7 billion that we're not able to account for.
It's not point.
Broski's our guy. He's just joking around.
I think the points that I think I think we have actually been very consistent on that front, right? In terms of fees and investment stuff, I think we have always been investing.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm actually really proud of that.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So that
takes us to number 2.
Number two is this, right? Number 2 is this. I think as part of our plan to drive strong alignment, right, between the users, token holders, and team, right, we're excited to work with an independent third party to create the Litterbox Trust.
Litterbox Trust.
So I think again over here is actually something we apologize for, right? Because I think that we took a bit longer.
People have been asking around this for quite some time, but folks, it's not as easy as it might. It's easier to just put it on a slide than it is to make it happen in reality. That's the kind of truth of the matter here.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of kind of partners that we had to speak to on the operational side, on the legal side, within the team side. Like, there's a lot of things that had to be figured out in order to get the Litterbox Trust up and running.
Yep, accurate. But it's up and running.
But by the time you're watching this right now, the Litterbox Trust is
officially live.
Live and working. Do you want to explain the Litterbox Trust?
Yeah, basically we're committing here and now and stuff to to programmatically send 50% of protocol revenues over the next 2 years to the Litterbox Trust.
So the Litterbox Trust is a separate entity being set up by a third party that will, as you're saying, receive 50% of all protocol revenues from Jupiter. Yep. And further, that Litterbox Trust has a very specific kind of mission, a very specific kind of goal, which is accumulate JUP for strategic purposes. So the Litterbox Trust will have public wallets, public kind of dashboard. We'll have a Twitter page for it, or excuse me, they'll create a Twitter page for it as well, which will post updates on any of their activities so the community can stay fully in the loop at all times. And again, the Litterbox Trust is currently active. If you are watching this right now, there it is, the Litterbox Trust. Litterbox Trust is in effect right now.
Yeah, it's good.
It's great. I think the Litterbox Trust is going to help.
High five. Yes.
It's going to help drive a bunch of alignment across a bunch of different stakeholders.
The important thing is this, right? Like, we believe in JUP. All right. And we think that this, we believe in JUP and stuff, and we want to set up the appropriate, again, I'm sorry it took a while. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. It was like, but given everything that's going on and stuff, it's better to just wait for a while than to say random things.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So we really wanted to kind of like be quite clear about that stuff.
Right. That's
right.
That's
right. And anyway, I think that
there's a question around the dashboard. So the wallet address is already public. We're still working on the dashboard. The wallet address, you'll be able to watch everything, track it fully on chain. So we'll have prettier things coming over time as well. But right now, you can check the chain to see all of that. And if you go check it right now, you will go find out what the Litterbox Trust has been up to.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I also feel like it's actually really important because it's like, again, I think this is actually much more about. No, we are.
I think there's a question from Mr. Classy, which says, can you pull this one up? But you're not explaining this. So the Litterbox Trust has a very clear goal, which is to accumulate JUP. What the Jupiter Protocol is doing, no, undo that, thank you. So 50% of protocol revenue from Jupiter goes to the Litterbox Trust. The Litterbox Trust is there to accumulate JUP for strategic purposes.
Programmatically.
Programmatically. This is another very cool thing. It will programmatically use the inflows to accumulate JUP throughout, to buy JUP through the trust, fully programmatically, without any human intervention. So you can count on that. Those are the details that we can share. Hopefully that makes it a little bit clearer for you, Mr. Classy.
So yeah, so I think the main thing the main thing is right. So I think the main thing is that the main thing for us, right, is that this is actually a very, very, very clear sign, right, from us that we believe in JUP.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? Right, we believe in JUP. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Yeah.
And also, so it's also aligns. It's also aligns. It's also aligns the fact that, like, so every time a user use anything on our platform, right, half of it will go to the box trust.
That's right. That's right.
Thing.
Alex asks, is it programmed to buy only when price is low? No. It'll consistently and continuously buy as those protocol revenues are added to the Litterbox Trust. It will use that to then accumulate JUP.
Yep.
Did the Litterbox just ape 3 million into JUP in one transaction? No.
No, I don't think.
No, it did not.
It just
now it's having a slightly better to ape at that size into one transaction would really just be a gift to the arbitrageurs, right? So that would not really accumulate in the right way. And
all right, but we got it done. Yay!
There we go.
Oh my god!
There we go.
Oh my god! You have no idea, man. Like, oh my god, so tough being like every single day, every single day,
every day. What's going on? What's going on?
Every single day, every single day.
Many hours were used to figure out how the Litterbox Trust would function, and I think we're really excited about this. It's a way that ensures that JUP is being accumulated without kind of constricting what is possible for JUP itself in the future. Obviously, there are many kind of considerations to be had here across many different fronts, but I think we're in a pretty good place. The Litterbox Trust right now, the plan is for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years for the next 2 years, starting I suppose today, or starting today. The next 2 years.
We were accumulating much earlier though, a couple of weeks earlier.
That's true. The accumulation began maybe 10 days ago, and the accumulation itself was executed on starting today, and will continue going on.
Actually, Sean should tweet actually Sean.
Yeah, I think he's going to. He's going to tweet it. I don't know if he has yet, but he's going to put out some details.
He should tweet it actually. Yeah.
I think, he's waiting for the.
Yeah. Cool.
Sean, if you're watching this, get those Twitter fingers ready, boy.
All right. Yes. Oh, then Jupiter should tweet it.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. We've obviously been pretty deep in this game right here.
Let's go. Okay.
Let's go.
Yes, you did.
Let's go. It's happening.
Oh my god. So happy. Again. The whole point is like, it's like alignment. That's alignment, right? Like we believe in JUP, right? And we show that we believe in JUP, right?
Yes.
You know, by
yes,
by committing 50% to the Litterbox Trust.
Correct. Indeed. That is the alignment that we are going for.
All right, cool. All
right, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
So the third piece, the 2030 proposal. There's another one people have been asking about for a little bit now.
Yeah, I think again, you know, like stuff happened, so it's hard for us to like, you know, pull this off, but you know it's coming. So I think okay. So I wanna be clear on something, right? So I think over the last year, I think like there's a lot of misunderstanding about this thing, and so the plan right now is to actually take a week, to actually share this right now, and take a week to kind of like go through the various like proposals, right? Go through the questions, and then we have a form proposal next week
for the 2030 plan specifically.
Correct.
Yes.
Right. So basically, over the last year, right, we have accumulated a really great team.
Pretty good.
Like really great team.
Pretty good. I'm a little bit biased, but yeah, pretty good.
Really great team, right? You know, via a series of like, I would say like really great recruitment acquisitions, right, including 2 unannounced ones, right? And then, 2 unannounced ones, yeah, right. But anyway, so this, by the way, guys, one thing is important to understand, right? The talent that we have acquired and stuff, right? Over the last year, cat year 0. Yeah, It's actually anchoring everything. Okay, like JUP AG and JUP NAN and Jupiverse.
Yes.
Okay, and what's
critical
actually,
pillars?
Sorry?
Critical pillars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pillars.
this is not like acquisitions for people to work on the margins. Critical infrastructure is being built out by
sure.
these teams.
Yeah, and also and also for acquisitions and also the salaries, right? That everything is paid by the treasury. Make sense? Within the power of JUP whatsoever, right? But however, for these new team members, we need to align a long-term outside in JUP. So over here, two options, right? The default option is to use is to draw from a team treasury reserve.
That's right.
Right. However, that obviously that'll increase emissions over next year. See what I'm saying? Right. And secondly, I think I'm also the main one that initiated those acquisitions. So I think I should be accountable for it. Right.
That's right.
So I propose second option. Right. I basically use my entire personal allocation. Right. Which is about 280 million JUP. So I'm saying, it's supposed to be invested over the next 3 years, the next 2 years, right? But instead of that, I would fund those JUP allocations for the people who join in Cat Year 0. Make sense? Right? But then I would like to have a request.
Humble request.
Humble request.
A humble request.
Humble request.
Yeah.
Humble request. Yeah, humble request. I would like to have a 220 million bonus from the community.
How'd you come to that number?
What's that?
How'd you come to that number?
500. Sounds
Make
nice.
it a nice round 500.
500. Hey,
Everything,
it's all for the meme, right?
That's right.
It's all for the meme, right? Saying all the meme. I forgot to mention here 280, right? But in other words, in other words, the vote pass and stuff, I will receive 0 JUP for the next 5 years, but I'll receive 500 JUP in 2030. But if the community is not happy with my performance in any time, they can veto it.
Yeah.
Right.
They initiate another vote.
Yeah.
To then veto.
Yeah. And I think over here is actually like okay. So no, here's the thing, right? The 280, there's this thing called a strategic reserve. You can look at tokenomics, right? You can look at tokenomics in the thing, in the
initial post,
initial post,
or in the transparency audit in many other places.
Transparency audit, whatever, right? It's that like so there's a thing called strategic reserve. Okay, my commitment to the community is this, right? It's like we will not tap the strategic reserve unless it has been very clearly and openly communicated to the team, the community. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Make sense? Right. So over here is that's the thing. So basically we can either start tapping the it maybe sometime in July. Yeah. Right. Sometime in August or something. Right. Like we can start tapping in something in August, or we don't tap on it at all. Right? We will just fund these people completely from my own personal allocation.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. But 2030.
So what is the upshot of that what's the upside of that for the community?
Oh, I think 3 things actually. Number one is that no new net emissions.
That's a big one. A lot of folks in the community.
So the community get a really great team of world-class people, right, working for them.
Yeah.
Right. And Jupiter with no emissions.
No net emissions. Yeah.
No emissions. And then the second,
my finger for it? Is that what you're looking for? Do you want my finger for it?
Yeah. The second thing they get is that it's like basically that, like, hey, you know what? I got nothing.
I would call it max cat alignment.
Right. It's like, so I am fully aligned. I have to.
You have no choice but to make it work.
Yeah,
really.
I have no choice. Yeah, no choice. Yeah, no choice. Yeah. So
there's a lot of other. Yeah, there's other projects, other founders. If it doesn't go so well after a year or two, it's kind of fine.
Basically, like, I mean, I think it's interesting, right? Because like, thirdly is that like, I think I basically, I get nothing. Yeah, that's it for 5 years. So if I take full accountability, for the project.
Yeah.
If the project for some reason and stuff, right, doesn't work out, then I will just do it. I'll just take it. Done. In 5 years, it's a long time.
But folks, this is
5 years also 5 years also means that like I've been working on this 10 years.
Before you received any JUP.
Yeah, any JUP.
Whatsoever. Which is crazy.
I thought I get airdrops.
You get airdrops.
Pretty good.
But even with the voting you're doing that with just JUP you've bought off the market. That's not any JUP that you're using to vote is just JUP you bought off the market. Yeah. Right? Your unvested JUP, and this is an important little thing a lot of folks outside of the community misunderstand. No one on the team is able to use their unvested JUP to vote. So over the past year, the only way that the team, including Meow, was able to vote was anything that they was only with the jupe that they bought off the market. So there was
airdrop.
no such thing or got in an airdrop. So there was
But
no
the
kind of putting
bonus
thumbs on the scale.
But the bonus, I think, is fair. I think some people say bonus is too high. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I will go. I'll be. Can I be honest with you?
Please.
I think first of all, I think what I'm doing here is quite simple, right? It's like I think quite simple, right? I think the team voluntarily cut 30% of the thing, right? And I think that if I don't take anything for, hey guys, I need motivation too, right? Guys, I need motivation too, right? I need something to work towards, right?
You're patient, but you are a degen at the end of the day.
No,
right?
Guys, I am, guys. Also, the thing is very simple, right? It's that I want to be clear on something, right? I'm not doing it for free. I'm not doing it for free.
It's not out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah, no. I mean, we are, and I mean, we are just, we constantly invest and everything stuff. I'm not doing it for free, man. I need my motivation too.
That's right.
Done. That's it. It's simple, right? It's like if you don't think, I'm not for free, by the way, right? I'm just very patient. You know, done.
Community eats first.
What's that?
Community eats
Yeah,
first.
eat first. Yeah.
But chefs got to eat as well.
What's that?
But a chef has got to eat as
At
well.
some point.
At some point.
At some point. At some point. At some point. You know, at some
That's
point.
right. That's
you
right.
know? Yeah, at some point. Yeah, at some point. Yeah, at some point. Yeah. But I want, basically, I'm asking, I'm okay with standing behind my decisions. So I'm saying, right? I understand that this acquisition is quite big.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, right? But I'm really, really okay with like, but I want to stand behind my decisions. So I'm saying, I'm willing to kind of let go. I'm willing to let go of what I get right now. Right? But come on, guys, give me something. Give me something.
There it is. And folks, by the way, so we're gonna have.
I can be honest with you. I want to be the single biggest holder by far.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. You're gonna have some competition by that point, I think. But
What's that?
You might have some competition by that point. But that's a separate question.
And thirdly is that okay, guys. Can I be honest with you guys? Dude, this shit is tiring, man. No, seriously. Okay, this shit is tiring, man. Seriously. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of like talks about how founders they work really hard for the next 2 or 3 years and stuff, and they piss out.
Yeah.
I get it, by the way. I get it.
No shade to those folks. You know, they can.
What's that?
No shade. People
I get it. It's really tiring, man. It's really tiring.
I think people think on different time scales, and people have different levels of.
So
endurance.
this is actually my way of saying that. Look, it's 3 things, right? Number one, I stand behind the team that we have right now.
Yeah.
Right. Amazing guys. Like they do Jup AG, they do Jup Yauga, Jup AG, and JupNet everything. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? Right. And thirdly is that, and secondly is that, I think that so I believe in the team. Done. That's it. I believe in them. Right. I want to stand behind them. See what I'm saying? And secondly is that I want to kind of keep myself focused for 5 years, right? And thirdly is that, guys, I can issue myself a bonus sum from somewhere, right? But that would not be a point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's much more interesting, right?
Oh, you mean in an alternative world?
Yeah. No, I mean, like,
if you do the 2030 plan, you're not getting any bonus jupe in the.
No. That's saying. I feel like the main thing I want to do is I want to actually get.
There is no bonus. He was speaking in kind of like hypotheticals there.
I'm just saying. Yeah, for sure. What I'm saying is simple, right? What I'm saying here is that I think that I would like to get a committee from. I would like to get how I said earlier about like if the DAO group, if the DAO group is if the WGs are given by the DAO, right? It makes it's more meaningful, right?
Yeah.
Is that interesting?
It is.
You get what I'm saying, right? It's like the fact that the work groups are ratified by DAO, right?
It gives them a popular mandate, right? In the same way that this would, yeah.
Right.
Correct.
So same thing, right? I would like to request the community set aside, right? 220 million jupe.
Yep.
Right. I'm saying, for 2030 for me. That will keep me focused.
There we go.
Guys, I'll be honest with you guys, man. I'm actually very focused. I'm saying, I'm very. It's hard, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, so Crypto Lizard. No, I already am allocated 280 million jupe, right? I'm saying that's my personal allocation. Okay, you know, right? Yeah. and as part of the tokenomics, everything, right? And the 220 million JUP is actually the bonus I want to receive from the community. Yeah. In 5 years, not now. In 5 years. 5 years. 5 years.
So, folks, there's going to be plenty of more discussion on this. I'm sure that a lot of people in the community will have some thoughts. This vote is not going to go live for at least a few days. Probably early next week is when this vote's going to go live. So we're going to have more time.
I'm excited.
Details coming through.
I'm excited
too. I think it's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's been on the mind for a while. It'd be good to get out there.
Yeah.
So going back to it, so the three pieces of the kind of long-term alignment. First, the full audit of Meow and Xiang, the founders of Jupiter, along with the treasury for Jupiter and the Meteora treasury and JUP itself. The second, the JUP litter box trust, which again is officially executing and is officially accumulating JUP. That is happening right now as we speak, and will continue for the next 2 years. And then finally, the 2030 proposal, the last way to look here at the long-term alignment.
Yep, will be next week.
It'll be next week.
Oh, finally you got this thing out, man. Holy fuck.
How do you feel?
Good, man.
10 pounds later?
Easier, man.
Yeah.
And in summary and stuff, no, Alpha Grow, it's not I take it, I want it, I take it. No, I'm asking you for it. No, I'm saying that, yes, I'm saying that, like, okay, cool, all right. This is what I'm giving up. This is what I'm giving up and stuff, right? This is my commitment and it's the bonus I want.
Yeah.
Done.
That's what's going on.
That's it. No, it's not. You have to grant it.
There's going to be more to come here as well, folks. There's going to be plenty of time for more discussion.
But to be clear, I want you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I want to be very clear. I want you, right?
That's
like
right.
2030, I want to be the single largest holder of you.
There we go.
All for it.
There we go.
All for it. You know?
I'll probably vote for it as well. But hey, well,
no, I'll work for it. I'll work for it.
Yeah.
I nothing for free. All for it. You know?
Nothing for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. In summary,
we'll answer a lot of these questions, but we do need to move on here a little bit. So because there are plenty more questions, there's going to be an entire dedicated Twitter space to this. There's going to be some more details in the proposal that'll come. We probably will do like a Reddit AMA or a Twitter AMA or something. So don't worry, folks who have more questions, you will have a chance to ask them. This is not the last time. That vote is not going to go live today. But there is another vote that's going to go live tomorrow.
Wait,
that I'm going to reveal in a second.
In summary, just fun vote precisely. So I think
fun vote. That one's what I'm about to describe.
Wait, but one thing. You know how in summary, right? Everything here is for one thing. Okay, believing in something ourselves. You know, everything talk about here. Everything. The litter box trust, the 2030 proposal, the investing in the future, not taking gains now. Right? It's about one single thing. Right? It's a vote of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? You know? In ourselves in the future. Right?
That's right.
And I feel like that's the thing, right? I feel like I'm not perfect. You're not either, by the way. You think you are, but you're not.
I don't believe you.
Hey, confidence. All right. But here's the thing. I think we believe in what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We believe in being accountable for our future and stuff. And then, I think that I will believe in the long-term future of crypto to change the world.
That's right.
Right. You know, and most of all, though, I believe in the Jupiverse.
Let's go. All right.
Let's go. All right.
So,
I did it.
We did it.
I finally. Oh my god, this was so hard to write.
Woo! Shout out
But
to.
it was good though. I think we covered the main things, right? We covered the milestone. Let me finish it. I'm very proud of it. The milestone
again?
No, just how we see JUP, a currency, a strategy resource, alignment engine. We covered the GOAT framework for first time, banger, right? We covered the long-term alignment plan, and then we covered belief. You know what I'm saying?
That's what counts.
At the end of the day, one last thing I'll say is this, right? And end of the day, one last thing is this. I'll say this thing. It's like, we really can't do that much about a lot of things, a lot outside control, right? But the things within our control, right? Like making the best governance thing.
Yep.
Keeping organized possible.
Yep.
And driving alignment the best we can.
Yep.
Right. And being transparent about the thing. Right.
Yep.
Those are things that we really try hard at. Done.
There it is.
Cool.
Drop a little W in the chat.
W. Let's go.
Litterbox belief. There it is. All right.
Done.
Switch seats.
Yeah. Holy shit. Finally. Holy fuck. Finally.
All right, folks. Don't go anywhere. We are not done yet. Not by, we're a little bit more than halfway through. So don't worry. But we still have plenty of good stuff to go through. What I wanted to spend some time talking about here is the future of the Jupiverse. We'll go through this part with a little bit faster. Indeed, 22,000 viewers on the live stream. Shout out to everybody who's watching in right about now. There's basically There's a key point that I want to make right now. Obviously, the markets are tough, right? We can't pretend that the markets are not tough. The last few days in particular have been very difficult for a lot of people who are heavily invested in Sol. But here's an important insight.
We too, by the way. We too. The whole Jupiter as well. Jupiter.
Yes, all of us. Yeah, everybody here has felt it. W just means like a win. It's just like a thumbs up kind of thing to whoever was asking that. When times get hard, the tourists end up leaving. That's what you're seeing right now. You can see all the people going on Twitter being like, I'm leaving crypto. This place is a fucking scam. I'll never be back again. But the natives lean in. They kind of double down during these kind of markers because this is the time to indicate and to show yourself and the rest of the world what you actually believe in. Do you believe in decentralization? Do you believe in the future of finance being on-chain? Do you believe in the long tail of assets and the creation of social money? Or are you just here for a quick dollar? Those are two separate positions, right? And obviously, goes without saying, the fucking Jupiverse, we lean in. And so there's three specific areas I want to talk about real quick for leaning in. The first one is on the DAO. We're going to be leaning into decentralization. There's a bunch of new things happening with the DAO that you're going to see in just a second. The second is with tokens and with products more generally. Tokens, we've said it before, we'll say it again, make tokens fun again. There's been, over the last few months, though, there's been a weird vibe shift. Have you noticed this?
No, what was it?
It's like people are starting to get disgusted by tokens. They see others just like, ah. The general feeling is like, yeah. I think we want to bring the fun back to tokens because tokens can indeed be very fun. I'm not just Jupe, I'm talking about all tokens here, the idea of tokens on chain. And then finally, we want to lean into the people that actually make the Jupiverse great. So let's go through all of three of these. Lean in is a bad joke sock. But Will Fletcher, you're close. You're close. I think it might be the exact opposite of that. All right, before I make any more meme templates. So the first thing we want to do is make it DAO season again. Do you know how long it's been since the last vote?
Too long, man.
It's like 2.5 months, almost 3 months since the last DAO vote, which is crazy. It's much too long. Much too long. The time has come to make it DAO season again. So here's what we're going to do. The DAO votes, they are a-coming.
Let's go! DAO votes again! Let's go! DAO votes every... That's too funny. Too long, that's what she said. Sorry.
Meow Scott? Meow... You see what I'm trying to do? Anyway, it's late, folks. It's like 12:30 here. The DAO votes are coming. We are going to do a vote every single week for at least the next 6 weeks, possibly more, because there are a lot of votes in the backlog. And the first one is going to start tomorrow. Somebody in the chat very smartly said, hey, let's get a little vibe, a little fun vote going. That's exactly what we're going to do. The vote is, should we change the Jupiter logo? This is a relatively consequential vote.
Yeah, it's actually very
For years, you've had a particular brand.
It's very consequential.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is the current Jupiter logo. And then this, hold on. Technical issues. This is the potential new Jupiter logo inspired by Catstanbul.
People started though, it's more fun, right?
The star was for it. So this image came out of Catstanbul. The star is a reference to the Turkish flag. Which is why I thought on there. But yeah. Can you go to new comments? There we go. Yeah.
Oh my God. Seriously?
A lot of us say no. People are not into it. Okay.
No, it's
hey, folks, this is why it's a vote. It might not change. Maybe it does not change. The old logo, the new logo. In case anyone has not picked up on it.
Oh my God, didn't like it?
It's a cat. It's a cat's head. Hell no. Well, I'll be honest, I am very surprised. A lot of the folks internally thought it was pretty good. But of course,
oh my God, this should be a vote. This should be a vote. This should be.
This is gonna be. I thought this was gonna be like I thought it might be a landslide. Seems like it's gonna be kind of competitive. I'm actually really excited with this vote now. Hell yeah, here we go. All right, Broski likes it. A few other people don't. This will get 90% no, says Rahul. Interesting. So original.
Yeah, your bet right now. What is it gonna be?
Before I saw the comments here, I would have guessed like 80 in favor. I've now seen the comments. I think that the Jupiter faithful, the JUP Rally faithful, were on this, have the deepest emotional attachment to the old logo.
No,
so I think it's probably going to be like 65, 70% will say yes to the new logo. I think for a lot of people, this new logo is a little bit more approachable. New year, new me kind of vibes. Getting ready for next book. What do you think? For next phase of brand?
I think
it'll pass.
You think it'll pass?
I think it'll pass. What do you think? You don't think it will? You don't think it will?
I think it will pass, yeah.
You think it will not pass?
Yeah,
you want to bet 1,000 push-ups on it? It'll get you to even. Considering you still
we have to frame it as the option 1 and 2.
Option 1 and option 2?
Yeah, option 1 and 2.
Yeah. We will. Interesting. All right. Well, hey, For the folks who are interested in it, I don't know how much the chat's gonna like this part next. We do have a tool that you can use. You can go to pfp.jup.ag in case you do like it. And it's actually very cool. The idea is you can upload your own photo. It'll automatically remove the background, which Meow said was impossible.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. What the fuck is wrong with me? I didn't say that. Let's go, yeah.
You can upload your own profile picture, your current profile picture, remove the background, and it'll put your photo onto the new or the potentially new logo. And you can update that as your PFP if you wanted to. Just as a fun little thing to get the.
Try. Do it.
You want to try it right now? Let's try it right now.
Bro,
All right.
it's so fun. The chat is funny, man. Hilarious. I actually think that it might go. I think it might fail.
Before this call, did you think it was going to succeed?
I thought it would landslide.
I thought so too. But so here, folks, in case you want to check out what this looks like, where is this? Here we go. Boom. So here's my current image. Why don't we just make this a little bit better? Boom, boom. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see this here. So now this can be your new profile picture, which I will be doing after this call.
Do it.
I'm not going to do it right now. It is pfp.jup.ag for anyone that wants to check it out and give it a little go. I think it's a fun thing. A lot of people would ask for a long time for like an NFT or something that they can use to rep Jupiter. And so hopefully this is a way to keep a little bit of your personality and also support Jupiter as a whole.
It's funny. It's fun. No.
No. We will see. All right.
It's so funny.
But that is just the start. So that vote's going to start tomorrow.
It's so controversial though. This one.
I mean, it's the brand itself. Bring the old logo in this tool, says Scarlett. Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we'll do that as well. That's a good idea. We'll do that too. But that is just the start of the DAO votes here.
It'd be so funny if we would lobby on which one by PFP.
Yeah, that's right. So whichever side you believe in, if you want, give us until tomorrow to update the tool because it's already, the devs are asleep right now. We will allow people to either choose the old logo or the potential new logo. And then you can update your Twitter profile photo depending on which way you go. It'll be very interesting to see.
Bella likes the original logo.
Bella likes the original logo. That's true. We will add that to the tool. Failed to process image. It might just take a little second. If a lot of people are hitting this all at once, it might take a little while. So give it a second. New logo says crypto, and some other folks saying some other things. All right. So that is that. But listen, that's just the start. This is a little.
It's funny because we just announced a ton of stuff for the JUP token. You know, it's fine. And it's okay. Yeah, and yes. In any way, for JUPNet, just to be clear, I think for JUPNet, there's actually a lot of stuff coming out for JUP as well.
Yeah.
JUPNet, yeah. JUPNet, yeah.
Okay, but that is just the start of the DAO votes, folks. This is just the first one to get us back into the rhythm. The page has already crashed due to people coming to it. I did specifically ask him if it was going to withstand the load, but okay. Second thing, that's just the start. There's going to be way more votes. So next week, we're going to do the 2030 plan that Meow just talked about here. We'll have some more details on that. There are a bunch of working group budgets.
I'm so nervous though, bro.
It'll be fun. I know it's a very personal vote for you, obviously.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some working group budgets. Those votes will be coming up. People like the CAWG, for example, Jup and Juice, the Homies, Wake and Sacks, and many others, along with some of the trial working groups, getting those approved. So folks like Pre-Ballin and others. And then also some brand new DAO investments. This one's going to be really exciting. Some token swap opportunities with some other very strong communities and some very strong founders that you already know. And you'll want to hear more about that as well. So every one of these votes, of course, will make you eligible for active staking rewards if you participate. You're definitely going to want to check all those out. So that's the DAO. But one more thing about the DAO. The DAO is officially going to get its own entity as well. This is something we're really excited about from just a maturation point of the DAO. There we go. Stronger legal foundation, more autonomy. CWG kind of leading this effort, so I wanted to give them a little credit over on this. Another step in the maturation of the DAO as it continues to evolve and get more mature. The second thing
doesn't work on mobile.
Doesn't work on JUP Mobile, but work on what doesn't work on JUP Mobile?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know either. Oh, Tabiz here has already got it as his new PFP. I think it does look pretty cool. That's just me. I don't know.
Nice. Oh, it looks pretty good. It looks nice.
Right. Yeah, doesn't it look sick?
Oh my God, it looks good. Oh my God.
This is great.
Amazing.
We will have the old logo or the current logo, not the old logo, the current logo. We'll have that added to the tool tomorrow, so stay tuned.
Oh my God,
for that one in case you want to go down.
Good.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty sick though.
So good.
Okay, so then next on the token side, we've said this a little bit. We've said this for a little bit.
Oh, which one should I do though?
Huh?
Which one should I do?
You gotta follow your heart, brother. Which one do you
What's
like?
that?
Which one do you like?
I know. I don't know. The new one looks so cute, but the old one 01 is like, I get the point too. 01 is like pretty cool too.
Oh, it's classic. That's a fact.
Oh, but new is so cool. Wait, it's funny. I think I like the new one as a PFP, but I like the old one as a logo.
Interesting. So we'll have to figure that out after the call, I think. But yeah, it's not an NFT. This is fully Web 2. So don't try to do anything weird with this.
But it'd be fun to do NFT though.
Do you want to open that can of worms? Specifically what I was trying to avoid. How much shit we got for the goddamn POAPs to do this is another thing entirely. All right, anyway, so that's on the DAO side. Let's talk a little bit about tokens and the
But then guys, the one people go
DJ
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, DJ, yeah, feel fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
amazing.
sick. I
Let's
think
go.
it's
Yeah.
really cool.
We can actually put a bunch of things together and tweet it. It'd be funny. You know?
Yeah, let's do this.
For sure. Yeah. Hey guys, message us on Twitter. If message Jupiter on Twitter, right? Yeah, if you have that. Funny.
Yeah, tag
you mean. Tag Cash and Jupiter. Yeah.
That's right. Second thing, making the trenches great again. So wanted to share some things that are going to happen on the product side as we continue to lean in despite any short-term market conditions. That's not the concern right now, right? So what's going to happen? The first one is that the Jupiter token pages, which recently launched, are going to be getting a bit of an upgrade. So these are the current pages as you can see them. They're already much more detailed than they were a few weeks ago in the trenches section. So you can see all sorts of high-level data all at once. But there's a bunch of very cool things coming. First, not necessarily in sequence, but things that are coming. You're going to be able to see the bubble maps integration to see the number of holders and who those holders are, so you can better identify if tokens are being bundled or not bundled. We're going to be adding filters, the same kind of filters that currently exist on 8 Pro, which make it easy to identify new tokens that fit your exact criteria, so you can get into the trenches a little bit while longer. And a bunch of what other features are coming in? So some other very cool things.
I think okay, guys. I think the main thing we'll do for trenches, right, is that
1 second charts. Thank you, Mr. Joe Doe, chief chef over there.
Yeah, but guys, okay, yeah, thanks, Joe. Okay, the thing we want to make for trenches,
trenches,
right, is actually this. It's like we want to actually make the trenches, like right now the trenches are like a bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
There's no purpose or meaning or law or story behind it, right? We are all looking at the charts right now. That's what you guys care about, right? But we think that, I don't know, bro, I'm a romantic man.
That you are. You're a poet.
Right? Sorry?
You're a poet.
I'm a romantic man. I really want tokens to mean more than just numbers or charts. You know what I'm saying? I really want that. You know, I really want that. I really want I guess what I really want is that I really want tokens to be more than just about the chart.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You know, right? I think that people love Ultra, by the way. You can highlight some of these things, you know? Yeah.
Also, new PFP looks pretty nice.
Hey,
I think it
oh
looks
my
sick,
God.
dude. I think it looks really cool. Anyway.
Right. Anyway, here's the thing. I think that the but I'll go. I think we have a difficult thing that is like we have a difficult thing going on, right? Is that we really want to make tokens more than just a chart.
Yeah,
that's it.
So the token pages are going to be in the near term future community owned. So the community will be able to update the token page with all sorts of information about the token, including its lore, including its socials, and so on and so forth. Some folks have used things like Deck Screener in the past for this. We're going to try to make the token pages the single best way to get more going on in the token world. You are outside the frame, I'm being told. I don't think I am. I can see myself. I'm right here. Anyway, that's me talking to the team behind the scenes. And then on top of that, to continue to make the trenches great again, to continue to make tokens fun again, not only are the token pages and the trenches product going to get way better, but we are also going to deliver some new launch metas coming through. What are you doing?
What's that?
What are you doing? Stop. Stop in the middle of this 23,000 people watching. You're just like doing stuff. Anyway, we're doing some new launch metas.
Opportunity ADHD, okay?
That's
all right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
New launch metas are coming through as well.
Okay, wait, sorry. Can I just hold me real quick? Sorry.
Yeah, you want to open your laptop and type it
in? No, I can't get. So, guys, we need help.
Yes.
We need help.
Yes.
Okay, like it is going to be whether it's the trenches or the new launch metas, we need help. Okay.
Yep.
We can do a lot of the obvious things, but there's gonna be a lot of unobvious things, right? Like how do we crowdsource token verification.
Yeah.
Right?
The ecosystem
How
helps,
do
yeah.
we tell the story behind the tokens? You see what I'm saying? You know, right? Versus just a chart, right?
Yeah.
How do we mesh the need for meaning and the need for profit? Right? Can the need for meaning and need for profit coexist? You know, or are we destined to always be one or the other? See what I'm saying? So I think we need help, right? I think it can be. I really think it can be. I think the tokens can be. I think it can be. You know? Yeah.
Ooh, Chow looking good over there. So indeed, we're gonna only be able to do this together. This is not the kind of thing you can just do at a product level. It has to happen at a community level. It has to happen at a cultural level as well. So there are some things being built right now which are going to help to, in the spirit of aggregating everything, aggregate all the different ways to create new tokens. Some of which will be new. Some of which will include better ways for transparency, things like on-chain investing, and much more, and some productization of some other existing methods that have been used by very large tokens in the past. So flagging this right now, you're not going to want to miss it. Next week, hopefully we'll be able to talk more about this.
Let's go.
Next week, JUP Rally, we'll talk more about new launch metas and Money 3.0. So stay tuned for that. But again, this is just a...
I'll just say this, man. I'll just say like I think I would say that I think that
That's PFP does look fire. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think I would say this thing. I would say that I think like I feel like I really wanna be focused on. I mean, can I just say honestly what's going on?
Yeah.
You know, guys, you guys know with the LG V1 last year, right? Remember that? Who remember LG V1? Who remember that?
This guy remembers. I was there.
Remember LG V1, right? And that was tough, man.
It's painful.
It was tough.
It was tough. A lot of work.
It was a lot of work. LG V1 was a lot of work.
A month and a half for every vote. A month and a half for each round. Plus the token launching. Plus working with the team.
Yeah, and we worked on. I think we worked on LG V1 like crazy, right? Like really, I think what people didn't understand that LG V1 probably took up a
substantial percentage of
percentage, a lot of work for us, right? And I think that it was really fun, but it was really a lot of work too. And then we just didn't have enough projects, right? See what I'm saying? So I think I also did projects and stuff, and also it's like was really hard. And when some of the projects didn't do well and stuff, when some of the projects didn't do well, we felt there was like people felt like there wasn't we did poorly.
Like it was our fault.
Yeah, it was our fault. You see what I'm saying? Right. And I think those things were really hard for us, right? And then as a result, I think we were more, I'll be honest with you, I was like, okay, maybe we just get out of the launch, maybe just not bother completely, right? But obviously I think but anyway now, but I feel like now, given I think given where we are right now, I think that can I get to the point? No, I can't get to the point, unfortunately, because I can't get to the point, unfortunately, because I'm still thinking about it, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a very difficult thing to talk about, Yeah. It's just so hard, Yeah. Anyway, back to the point. I think that I think we are going to try again this year. Right? We're going to try to kind of like really take some of the ideas that we have
coming back, baby.
It's coming back. Yeah, we're going to try
better than ever. That's we learned.
I don't know better than ever.
I mean, I know we're not going to repeat the same mistakes that we made last time. We might make new mistakes. It might not work for different reasons, but it's not going to be the same reasons.
Yeah. We're definitely going to make new mistakes. Definitely.
Yeah, but it's not going to fail for the same reasons as the last one.
Was that? Yeah, for sure, %. Yeah. So I think it's just have fun.
It'll be fun. So stay tuned for that as well. Again, as we lean in, and then the final piece here, we want to meet the Jupiverse IRL again. Catstanbul was so much goddamn fun. Shout out to Van and his profile photo.
So much fun.
Guys, remember, if you are changing your PFP, especially if it's on Twitter, please tag me and Jupiter Exchange so I can make a little thread of everybody. Let us know what you think of it as well. That'd be good. But Catstanbul was so much fun. Wanted to make the Jupiverse IRL again. So many people have been waiting and wanting it for so long. Shout out to Goatfish, who made this beautiful little graphic that kind of shows all the different parts of the Jupiverse here. From the regional groups that we have, to the community, to the products, the big narratives, the Jupfluencers down here at the bottom, a very incomplete list. This list is going to get bigger over time. I can promise you that. Especially on the regional side, there's so much good work happening that might not be obvious to people watching this call. There are, for example, we talked about Duke earlier. To meet up 500 people. Eternal Sammy in the north of Nigeria, I think 600 people. In Japan, there was a meetup. In Hong Kong, shout out to Cassie, there was a meetup. We just did a little meetup in Singapore right now. And there's many more happening all around the world. And honestly, we just want to accelerate that.
So I think the thing for me, I think one of the things that I talk about a lot, right, is that I think that we really want to empower the regional groups.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? You know, right? I think over here, a big deal here. Ooh, classy, drinking water from wine glass.
Sorry, let me
Fancy.
let me put the pinky out.
Fancy.
Let me get the pinky out. There we go.
Fancy. Fancy. You know, right? But yeah, I think for example, for the Chinese group, I think I would like to actually create a new category in Discord. See what I'm saying? You know, for them, right?
Yeah.
So you can start talking and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually really important. I really want to work out a very scalable and sustainable model this year. So what my top priority this year is to work out a very sustainable and model. See what I'm saying? For regional groups to happen.
Yeah. And to that point, not just in Discord, we want to see this happen in IRL as well. Our very own Julian from the Cadet Working Group at Julian Zoo on Twitter is actually going to be helping to spur a bunch of these meetups around the world. So next month, he's going to be doing a little APAC tour. Afterwards, it'll happen beyond that. So he'll be coming to, I think, Philippines, Indonesia, and a few other countries. But if you want to do a local meetup, if you want to bring people together with that Jupiverse energy, help onboard people to DeFi, help people explain and understand the value of what Jupiter is creating into the world, please reach out to Julian. We want to help sponsor, fund to give you some of the best practices, maybe give you some marketing collateral, a little bit of
Duke is
distribution
great.
support.
Duke is great as well. Duke
is great as well. Yeah, as we've said a few times.
One of the things that we'll figure out is how to actually like have the main help them.
Yeah, that's exactly what Julian is doing. So what's going to happen is we'll have a grant pool live on Super Team Earn, hopefully tomorrow. So anybody can apply around the world. We'll be able to help approve those, give that funding, and then also give you all the resources you need to make it a killer event. Using some of the best learnings that Duke has had. For example, Duke, who was on a podcast with Julian last week. I'm not sure if you caught that. Along with what Cassie's learned from Hong Kong and what Mike's learned in Japan and what we've learned here in Singapore.
We should definitely natively tweet the video that he had.
Yeah, who had?
No, like Julian had with the
Duke. Yeah.
Sure. Like I really think that we're underdoing it right now.
Yeah, sure. We can do that as well. So if you have any questions in the meantime, shout out to Julian. He's in Discord all the time. You can find him on Twitter as well. Big shout out to Jules.
Also one major thing I want to do, right, is either unconference, right? Do you guys see the unconference in Catstanbul?
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course
amazing. The guys, for those who were not there, the unconference is one where instead of the team and presenting, it's a community presenting, right? And dude, and the energy was so great, man. It was so awesome. It was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing. Really, it was actually in some ways actually even better than like.
There was 4 stations. All of them were packed. All of them had speakers all throughout the day, pitching their projects, their personal journeys. Some had weight loss journeys. I think you talked about how to deal with failure, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was your talk. Other people with their startups. Super cool.
So I feel like that's the model we want for the JUP community, right? Meetup. Right? I really want to do more conferences, right? I really want to be like such a like we bring people together, but it should really be the community being the star.
Yeah,
you know, I think that should be the model. Yeah.
So Julian will be working on all of that. Just giving him a shout out right now. One last thing to say, as far as the people go and the Jupiverse goes, Jup.com is hopefully going to come before the end of March. It should say hopefully right there, but we talked about that at Catstanbul as well. This idea to have one HQ for the entire Jupiverse.
Jup.com.
Jup.com.
I'm so excited for it.
Domain secured already. What we wanted to do is make sure that you can find everything that you need to know about the Jupiverse from the working from the working groups, ecosystem of founders, the things that the team is working on, content that's being generated, all of that in one place. It's not up right now, but it will be coming up relatively soon.
Jup AG, Jup.com, and JupNet.
That's
right.
The Holy Trinity.
So the Holy Trinity, right? So the 3 core platforms we're building: Jup AG, the most mature one, Jup.com coming up, and JupNet. Right? We're coming out as well this year. So that's actually the 3 core. It's so beautiful, man. It's so the 3 pillars. So beautiful.
I love it. Folks, that is what's happening in the future of the Jupiverse as things continue to go forward. We have one last segment in today's JUP Rally. It's been a good one, man. This has been a bit of a
it's fun. It's fun. Oh my god,
yeah.
still want to be back.
It's been too long. We shouldn't wait so long between the next one. Let's take a look at some memes. What do you think?
Let's go, yeah.
Let's look at some memes. So here we're big shout out to the Empress of the Jupiverse. One of my most used stickers in Telegram. FML SA2 tonight, and then a photo of Meow lying on the floor. You got anything to say?
My life.
Reaction?
What's that?
Any reaction to this one?
It's true story.
It's true. This is very accurate. This is actually not a joke.
True story.
This is too good. One of my favorites. Big shout out to @9-year-old intern, aka May, Empress of the Jupiverse. Our thoughts are with May right now. Next meme in the meme corner: Jupiter is cooked from our guy Will Fletcher. Immediately has to just be arrested for this this nonsense. That's this meme over here from Libermus from the Uplink working group. Any thoughts?
No.
Okay, moving right along.
Guy.
NFT Mew says POV. Catstanbul is over. That's what pulls at the heartstrings. Well, 1 month afterwards, you know, that makes us feel a little sad. But shout out to NFT Muse, deep in her feels right now. The Zero Boys, a little meme from Mock Jupe and the Zero Boys here. You could choose between PvP and PvP. The Zero Boys, there's only one option. It's all PvP. PvP. And then we have here our guy Clouds, comfy in Jupiter at all times. This is actually, funny enough, this is actually a photograph of what Clouds looks like. If anyone saw him at Catstanbul, you know this is actually pretty accurate.
Fuck off, bro.
He's a cute guy. Look at it. He's got the little ears and everything.
He's way better looking there. He's a good-looking dude, man.
I was just saying this from a cutie pie's perspective.
Was it?
I was saying from a cutie pie perspective. That was the.
Nah, he looks way better. He looks. Hey, Clouds, you look way better than this. Fuck this guy. Okay. Yeah.
Cloud doxed in bed, says Juba Juice. Yee, cat year one. Let's just burn a cat from the burning cat. Just to clarify it, we love cats. This was not meant to be something mean about cats. This was a purification ritual, is what we were trying to go for over it. But you know, the memes are good. I gotta give people credit on the memes. And then of course we have Jupiter karaoke night was lit AF. It's just fuck your favorite influencer, and then Ashton with the mic, hands in the air. Damn, Libermus was really cooking over here on the meme side. Ordy Rums has got one. You want to watch this?
Sure. Your favorite influencer, Brad Fake News, he probably knew the news by now and he did regurgitate it, okay? Right? So go and tell your favorite influencer to fuck off. Bro, I'm so all in on Jup, guys. Why would I develop Jup? My entire fucking life is on Jup.
What is 3?
W.
Oh, just a W. Oh, W. W's with the cross fingers like West Side, I think. But yeah, that works as well. West Side or
this is our W. This is our W.
All right, Ordy Rums. Clear favorite so far, I think, in the meme madness rankings. That was so good. I forgot about this. This is
Yuna has really good memes too, by the way. Yuna.
Who does?
Yuna.
Yeah,
Yuna.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen them. Please, you're going to tag me and Jupiter Exchange. Anyone who's making memes, by the way, that wants to be included in the next episode of Meme Madness, please tag me and tag Jupiter. I'd actually tag Uplink in it as well. But damn, Ordy Rums, that was too good. That was too funny.
Is there some like some like, you know, whatever? You know?
What does that mean? Is there some wherever what?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's some award for if someone makes it the meme man, there's some award for it, right?
Yeah, undying love and affection. Is that not? That's worth more than money, honestly. All right, here's one from Jupe and Juice from the homies.
People could be apes. People can be monkeys. Meow can't be a cat. What's the problem? I'm sax. Do I look like a fucking saxophone? Do I look like a fucking saxophone?
Yes.
I'm sax. So it is what it is. Waked? Does he look like he's asleep? No, he's awake. We would fucking, Satchel's a fucking bag. Look at him, Satchel. Do I look like a bag? There we go.
Wise words from my god Sax on that one. Meow a little bit more confused. Satchel is not a bag.
Very, very confused. What's he doing, bro?
Have you seen like Hopeless Core videos? Do you know what that is?
Oh.
Let's guess Meow as a cat. Yeah.
It's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. Kinda cool.
Very funny. There is no cap. I love you. From That's a sweet meme.
Always the best. Always the best. There's no cat.
No cat. And then this is the most terrifying one of the day. Jupe getting into bed. I think the context on this one is that somebody had asked, I think it was Jupe Uplink had asked if they could remove the girls from the photo. And then somebody could tell me in the chat, just Photoshop your and my face onto it.
Dude, this
terrifying. This is nightmare fuel meme. That's a separate section called Nightmare Fuel Madness. This is meant to be a meme.
My
madness.
hairline is not that high, man. Dude, my hairline is like way better than this, man.
But I do look cute like that, kind of laughing, I gotta say.
I guess so, yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
Meme Madness, we're going to give it to Orty this time around. Oh, shout out to George on this edit over here. Scaring us all. And I think that's going to be the last one, folks. Thank you all for joining. Make sure to stake, vote, make your voice heard. The Litter Box Trust is accumulating JUP. The new essay from Meow is out with a long-term alignment plan. Full audit on the way. Litter Box 2030 plan vote happening next week. The new logo vote happening tomorrow. You can go make your profile pictures right now, pfp.jup.ag. We talked about a bunch of other things that are happening in the Jupiverse, from the DAO getting its own entity and the votes that are upcoming, the product improvements over on the Trenches side, as well as some new launch metas that we're going to be pioneering next week. And then, of course, regional meetups all over the world and jup.com on the way. Before we jump here, Meow, any last things to say?
No, it was great. It's fun.
It's fun.
I'm back. I'm back.
We're back, baby!
I'm back.
You don't have to go home, but you cannot stay here. Goodbye,
I'm back.
everybody.
Let's
Bye.
go. I'm so happy to be back.
Let's go. I end stream one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.